Long time no see, Sophia. I never thought I'd see you again. It's been 2 years since I took John away from you, hasn't it? Time flies, doesn't it?
No, I took John from you and it's been 5 years. I never thought I'd see you again.
Oh my, has it been that long already? I wonder if you've managed to escape homelessness in those 5 years. Or are you still living a miserable homeless life? You used to walk around the bustling night city all alone. I wonder if you were scavenging for leftover food like a homeless person.
Don't mock me. You took my husband from me and kicked me out of the house. There was a time I was homeless, but I managed to fight through it. Now I'm working and living a normal life.
Wow, amazing! I thought you couldn't do anything as a former housewife. You can do it if you try, Sophia. Congratulations on escaping homelessness. What kind of job do you have? Tell me where you live.
Why should I tell a homewrecker like you?
That's harsh. You don't have to say it like that. We were high school classmates, right? We used to be close, but now you're calling me a homewrecker.
You're no longer my friend or anything. You took my beloved husband and pushed me into a homeless life to boot. I'm still angry.
You're still angry after 5 years? You could forgive me after all this time.
Excuse me?
Oh, do you still have feelings for John? You still love him even though he dumped you so miserably. It's so pitiful, it's hilarious. But sorry, he's still crazy about me. We even enjoyed the dinner for our 5th wedding anniversary today.
Oh, you're celebrating your wedding anniversary. You're living like a normal couple. Even though you're a couple who snatched a husband from someone.
Even a couple like us can celebrate our wedding anniversary. He reserved a popular hidden restaurant for us tonight. I wonder if the course meal will cost $300 per person. As expected, a businessman takes you to different places. But even if you've escaped from homelessness, you can't afford to eat there, can you?
Mind your own business. Enjoy your high life while you can. Don't think you can be happy after trampling on others' happiness.
That's none of your business. I'll use you as a stepping stone, and he'll continue to make me happy. Take care, former homeless lady.
Hey, Sophia. I never thought I'd see you again. You look well, which is a relief.
One thing after another. I don't have time for you guys. Please stay out of my life.
Hey, don't be so cold. We've just met again. Or are you just too busy with work? I heard from Layla that you're working now. You've escaped from homelessness?
Yes, that's right. Now I'm working and living on my own, so I don't have time to deal with scum like you.
Then next time I'll come visit your shop. You can earn an hourly wage and there's no problem, right?
Huh? My shop?
I saw you wandering around downtown alone during that time. You must be working at a night shop. The only places that would hire a former full-time housewife would be places like that.
Don't just assume things. I'm not working at a night shop.
You can't fool me. You're a beautiful woman. You must be working as a high-class hostess somewhere. Maybe I should order some champagne.
I don't need such a thing. Instead, if you have money to buy champagne, couldn't you pay me alimony?
Alimony?
When we divorced, I was suddenly kicked out of the house. When I came back from shopping, Layla was in the house for some reason. I was forced to sign the divorce papers without any discussion, and was kicked out with only a bag of my belongings. And I haven't been able to contact you since. And I haven't received any alimony or property division.
So what? The savings were all earned by me at my company. I can't believe I would give half of it to you.
Huh?
And about the alimony, in the first place, You're the one who cheated, so it's your fault. I don't understand why I should pay.
Even if you don't understand, I have the right to receive it, so I'll claim it now.
Try it if you think you can. It's already past the statute of limitations, so it's pointless.
What did you say?
You don't even know that? There's a statute of limitations for alimony, for infidelity and property division in a divorce, and it's been 5 years since we divorced. You no longer have the right to claim.
Is that true?
You're as stupid as ever. You're pretty, but you lack intelligence. That's why you were dumped by me.
Huh?
But now, your stupidity seems kinda cute. Layla is smarter and more thoughtful compared to you. But lately, she's been getting a little carried away, or rather cheeky. I'm getting a little tired of it. So I'll hang out with you after a long time.
What?
I can order as much champagne as you want, and I don't mind making you my girlfriend. You'll have a big spender and you'll be happy to be dating me again.
Don't joke around. I'd rather not be your girlfriend. In fact, I don't want anything to do with you anymore. Then I'll excuse myself.
Hey, Sophia! I've come up with a great idea. How about I ask John to hire you?
What?
I heard from John that you're working as a hostess. But you can't work at a nightclub forever, right? Once you reach a certain age, you'll be fired quickly. And if you keep working such an unstable job, you'll be homeless again. So I'll ask John to hire you at his company.
I'm not working as a hostess and I don't need to be hired. Don't jump to conclusions.
You don't have to hide it just because it's an embarrassing job, you know. We're not friends. Even if you're miserably working with old men, I won't make fun of you.
Huh?
Instead, stop being stubborn and be honest. $10 an hour for handling company chores and taking care of John and me. How's that? It's a great deal, isn't it?
Aside from the odd jobs, I certainly don't want to take care of you two. I wouldn't want to do it even for $70 per hour.
Don't say such things and think about it calmly for once. With an unstable night job, you'll probably end up back in homelessness anyway. I'm offering a helping hand to a miserable ex-wife after all. Would you like me to hire you at my husband's company now?
Haven't you heard anything from him?
Huh?
The talk about John's company possibly going bankrupt soon. You're doing well to have the strength to hire me at such a time.
Bankrupt? There's no way that's happening. John's company is doing really well. He's expanding the company and making lots of money.
No matter how rapidly it grows, if a police search warrant is issued, it's over. It seems to be a matter of time, but are you sure you're okay doing this?
A search warrant? Hey, don't suddenly bring up dangerous topics. Why would a search warrant be issued at our house? And there's absolutely no way the company is going bankrupt. Don't make up strange stories just because you're jealous of our happy life.
When the police move, it means that he's done something wrong. You, who are enjoying the life of a CEO's wife, may not know this, but John was blinded by money and doing illegal things. That's why the company is being pushed to the brink of bankruptcy.
What do you mean by illegal? John was running the company honestly.
On the surface, yes. But apparently he was receiving non-public information from clients behind the scenes. And based on that, he was making profits illegitimately. Maybe it's what they call insider trading.
What? Insider trading? Where's the evidence that John was doing such a thing? It must be harassment from someone who was jealous of his success. There must have been a false report to the police.
The police are not so foolish as to be danced around by a false report. Even though it's a hidden restaurant, if you talk loudly in a private room, everything can be heard. I, the landlady, heard it clearly. John's sleazy voice when he was receiving non-public information.
Huh? Why do you know such detailed stories? And what do you mean by landlady?
The restaurant where John used to dine with his clients was the same restaurant where you two celebrated your wedding anniversary the other day. And I'm the landlady of that restaurant, because I run that restaurant.
What? You're saying you run the restaurant? You were running a restaurant?
I'm glad it's become quite popular now, but I never thought my ex-husband and the woman who stole him from me would become my customers.
Oh, hey, wait! What's going on here? Why are you, a former homeless person, running a restaurant? You who don't have a home, money, or much of a job history. Running a famous restaurant, it's absurd.
There's nothing absurd about it. I just worked hard from scratch. Even if you don't have a home, money, or job history, you can always start over.
What?
When I was living a homeless life, I was encouraged by my homeless friends who slept in the same park. Having nothing to lose makes you strong. And depending on your effort, you can become anything. That's why I opened a restaurant, which was my dream for many years.
And now it's a big success. What is this miracle plot twist? This is absolutely weird. And you weren't in the restaurant when I went there.
I had a meeting with the supplier that day, so I left the restaurant to my staff and went out. And when I was hurrying back, I ran into you guys.
Was that so?
Thank you for visiting this time. We look forward to... Actually, we're not waiting for your next visit. You're banned from my restaurant, so please don't ever come again. Haha.
Is it true that you're the one who leaked it? I heard it from Layla.
Well, let's see. I might have reported it to the police, or I might not have.
Don't mess with me. What have you done? Because of you, the company is finished. My life, everything is over.
That's not true. Even if you lose the company, you still have a wife and a house. That's a lot better than when I didn't have anything.
What did you say?
By the way, do you have time to contact me? The rumor is that it's not just insider trading. I heard that there are also reports of bribery.
What?
Just to clarify, I'm not the one who did it, okay? I've never seen your bribery scene, but it seems there are many people who hold a grudge against you, seeing how reports are pouring in.
That's a lie, right? Who would do such a thing? The company was just about to take off. My company is going bankrupt, and I might even get arrested by the police.
Life has its ups and downs for both of us, but in your case, it's just the consequences of your own actions bouncing back at you. This time, make sure you take full responsibility for it.
What am I going to do, Sophia? At this rate, I wonder if the police will take me away someday too. The police came to my house yesterday, and they took John away.
It seems that way, huh? It was in the online news, and in the comment section of that news, former employees are continually speaking out. They didn't pay me for my overtime. They cut my severance pay with ridiculous reasons. Because of that, it's quite a buzz online.
I don't know anything about that. I'm just John's wife. I don't know anything about the company. I'm not involved at all.
I hope that excuse will work with the police. Just being his wife makes you a significant person in this.
Hey, Sophia. Can I get a divorce even now? I want to divorce John and run away.
What?
His company can only go bankrupt. I'm sure we'll have to give up her house. All our savings will be taken somewhere. In that case, I want to divorce him. At this rate, the police will take me too.
Don't say such things. He's a wonderful husband who celebrates our wedding anniversary every year. As a wife, you have to support him no matter what.
More importantly, my own life. Without him, how can I live? No house, no money, no job. I didn't expect this to happen so suddenly.
In that case, should I hire you?
Huh?
Until John comes back, I'll hire you at my store. I can only pay minimum wage, but I'll include meals. Maybe you can get by with that.
No way! Me work under you?
Basically, I'll ask you to do odd jobs. Dishwashing, cleaning toilets, and taking care of me would be good. I'm always standing, so my legs swell a lot. So it would be great if you could massage my tired body.
Don't mess with me. Who would work under you? And not only odd jobs, but also taking care of you. There's no way I'm doing such a humiliating job.
Even though I extended a helping hand, if you miss this opportunity, you might have to work in a nightclub.
What?
Because you have no house, no money, no job. John said the only place that would hire a woman like that is a nightclub.
I don't want that. Me, who was a CEO's wife until recently. I never thought I'd be working in a nightclub after eating meals that cost $300. My pride won't allow it.
Then you just have to make do with being homeless. If you'd like, I can tell you about the park where I used to rest. Oh, but there are no kind homeless friends anymore. You'll be alone. They're all working at my store now.
What? Is that true?
Thanks to their encouragement, I was able to open my shop. I wanted to say thank you, so I invited them to the shop on opening day. Then they said they were inspired by me. They said they would look for a job, so I decided to hire them. And they turned out to be such wonderful people. Now they are my precious employees that I can't do without.
What?
But when you think about it, there's no way people like that would accept you. They know about how I became homeless. Sorry, I guess I can't hire you after all. Take care, Layla. You've got a husband you stole from a friend. You better take good care of him. Sometime later, I spotted Layla sleeping in a nearby park. She was once taken by the police but was immediately released when it was determined she had nothing to do with the company. However, her house had already been sold off and she had no money. It seemed her pride wouldn't allow her to turn to her acquaintances for help, so she was quietly living as a homeless person. By the way, her ex-husband John was arrested right away, and it doesn't seem like he'll be coming home for a while. With such news in the corner of my eye, I am determined to work hard and manage my shop today as well.
Hi, Steph. This is Elaine's mother. I have something to ask you.
Hi, Mrs. Carson. Sure, what is it?
Sorry to message you this late at night. Elaine hasn't come home yet. You went with her to play by the river today with the others. She's still with you, right?
We said bye to each other a while ago. Elaine left us before it was dark.
What? In the evening? Then, do you know where she went? Did she say that she was going to meet up with other friends?
Nope, I don't know anything.
Do you remember exactly what time she left?
I can't say for sure what time she left, but probably around 5? We all left soon after her. I don't know what happened to her after that.
Is that so? She's never come home late before. This is the first time that she is out past curfew. I'm worried, so if you remember anything, any detail at all, could you please let me know?
Sure, will do.
Thank you so much. Sorry for messaging you so many times. I contacted most of Elaine's classmates, but no one seems to know where she went. I'm thinking that I need to go to the police and report her as missing. Could you tell me the exact location where you guys went?
Huh? The police? Isn't that a bit much? She's only been gone for a few hours. She's probably just chilling somewhere.
About that. My husband went to look for her by the river. We found her phone by the bridge. We're scared that she might have fallen into the river.
So you're going to tell the police about us too? My parents will be shocked and furious if you do. You're making it sound like I had something to do with all this.
If the police do end up going to your place, all you need to do is answer their questions truthfully. Could you cooperate with us? Elaine doesn't have her phone. That thing is usually permanently attached to her hand. Something must have went wrong if she doesn't have her phone.
That might be true, but to go to the police? That's a bit dramatic. If you cause a big scene, wouldn't it make it hard for Elaine to come home? That would be so embarrassing. Just wait a bit. I'll ask around. Hey, Mrs. Carson? Did you read my message?
Oh, sorry. I'm getting a call from my husband. I'll get back to you soon. Again, sorry for doing this so late at night. Good morning. Can I talk to you for a second?
What? It's still only 8 a.m. Today's a Jewish holiday. There's no school today, so I want to sleep a little more.
We found Elaine yesterday.
Seriously? That's great. I told you she probably just went somewhere. Where did she go? Did she say?
We found her half a mile from the bridge where we found her phone. Almost at the end of the river. My husband found her when I was texting with you yesterday night.
Oh, really? She was by the river this whole time? No way.
Seems like she fell into the river and was swept away, but thankfully she was able to get to a spot where the current wasn't so rough. When they found her, she was suffering from hypothermia, and she was in and out of consciousness. She was rushed to the hospital right away, and the doctor said that her life isn't in danger and she will make a full recovery. Elaine just regained her consciousness, too.
Oh, really? Did she say anything?
Say anything? What do you mean?
Nothing. If she didn't say anything, then it's fine.
Is there anything that you need to say?
Not really.
Why don't you try being honest? You do have something that you need to tell me, don't you? It was you who pushed Elaine into the river, wasn't it? You wouldn't want Elaine to say that, right?
What are you talking about, Mrs. Carson? I would never do anything like that. What are you trying to accuse me of doing?
Accuse you? Elaine said it herself. You told Elaine to jump off that bridge. And when she refused, you pushed her off it, right?
What? I have no idea what you're talking about. Elaine is lying to you.
Why would Elaine lie to me? I heard it from the other friends too. They all said the same thing. Are they all lying? The people that were at the river with you saw you push Elaine into the river. They are willing to testify.
What? That's unbelievable. Everyone is talking bad about me. They have it out for me and for no reason too. That makes me so sad.
Stop playing around, Stephanie. Everyone got scared of you after you pushed Elaine into the river. They all left you. You also threatened them and told them not to tell anyone.
I told you, I have nothing to do with this.
One of the people that were there took a video of what you did. I have all the evidence that I need.
Ugh, I didn't do it to hurt her.
Then explain yourself. What were you thinking when you pushed her?
We were all just playing around. As a test of courage, we went to that bridge. Everyone else jumped off of it. Only Elaine refused to. We all said that we would do it and she was bringing the spirit down. Everyone was going to hate her for being a spoilsport. So I did her a favor and helped her out.
Elaine is afraid of heights. She can't stand tall places. She didn't want to do it. She told you that, but you still forced her. That's not right at all.
She was the one that broke the promise. It's her fault. She shouldn't even have come to the river if she sucked at swimming.
Stephanie, why are you always picking on Elaine? You're always doing something to make her feel bad. Yesterday was no exception when you invited everyone to the river. If Stephanie didn't go, you would have made her regret it. You would have bullied her. You only pretended to be her friend.
Ugh. Look here, Mrs. Carson. Of course I did that. Why do I have to even be friends with her? I'm super popular, you know? Everyone loves me, including the teachers. Elaine, on the other hand, is ugly and stupid. We shouldn't be friends. Our levels are totally different.
Is that the way you think of Elaine? You treat her so badly. Do you hate her that much? To the point of pushing her off a bridge?
I'm just saying the truth like you said. Mrs. Carson, do you understand school caste? A perfect person like me is on the top of the caste system, and a girl like Elaine is way at the bottom. No one worries about someone at Elaine's level. She isn't worth anything. No one will even care if she is gone.
Listen, Stephanie. It doesn't matter how popular you are. Your life at school doesn't apply to the outside world. What you did is illegal and criminal. We have to press charges. Are you going to take responsibility for your actions?
What? Don't be annoying. What responsibility?
Elaine could have died if we didn't find her. What you did was a crime. This is very serious.
She's alive, isn't she?
Even if she is alive, a crime is a crime. You've taken it beyond schoolyard bullying, and you won't be able to talk yourself out of this one. You should really consider your actions and how you made us feel.
Oh God, are you really lecturing me right now? You should stop. It's making you look bad. The parent of a low-level child makes you low-level too. I don't have to listen to you. I should let you know that my daddy is the boss of a big company. Whatever you want to do can't hurt me. It won't even make me itch.
Oh my goodness. I was trying to be nice because you're still a child, but your personality is truly rotten.
Why are you even getting angry? I thought you were supposed to be an adult.
Stephanie, you seem to think that your status at school and your parents' status is everything. You think that your position is better than Elaine's, but that might only be in your tiny little pond. The world is a much bigger place than that. Positions change.
It doesn't matter what you say. I am not listening. Don't make me repeat myself. You're so annoying. I've had enough of this. I'm just going to block you. Bye-bye.
Fine, I see how it is. Don't regret it.
Mrs. Carson.
What is it? I thought you blocked me.
My dad told me to contact you. You told my dad all about this?
I couldn't get through to you, so I contacted your parents after you blocked me. You showed no remorse for your actions. Not only that, but your thinking process is all wrong. So I had no choice but to contact your father. He said that he will make you understand what you did and hold you responsible. Your father must have been really angry at you.
It was the first time my daddy talked to me like that. He was so angry. He has never yelled at me before. I actually got a little scared. By the way, is what he said true? That my daddy gets most of his business from your husband's company?
Yes, that's right. They call that subcontracting. Your father and Elaine's father do business together.
Is it also true that Elaine's father is in a higher position than my daddy? That's a lie, right? There's no way that can be true. Why is her father better than mine? That's impossible. That's not the way the world should be.
In reality, people aren't above or below each other. We are all equal, and we all have the same rights. But for businesses, there is a side that gives order and takes order. Unfortunately, the side that gives the orders are in a better position than the one that relies on taking orders. I think what you did caused a strain in the business dealings of the fathers. If my husband stops contracting your father's company, your father's business is going to go under. There might even be talks of bankruptcy. That's going to have a big impact on your lifestyle.
Bankrupt? You're exaggerating again. My father's company can't go under that easily.
It's true that companies don't fall that easily. But my husband's business is the biggest contract that your father has. Their business figures are in numbers that you can never even imagine. If your father lost that, he will be losing most of his profit. It would probably put him out of business.
But they can't just stop working together. My daddy will still get those contracts, wouldn't he? It would be bad if they stopped doing business just because of this. That's mixing private life with business life. That's illegal.
I don't think you have any idea what you're talking about. Having a good impression is really important in business. A company with a good image will have trust and more business. And it isn't only the boss that affects this image. Everyone involved in the company, including employees and families, contribute to this image. That means you too. You are a representative of your father's company, whether you like it or not.
But I have nothing to do with the business. I'm just a little girl.
Unfortunately, you do. Real-world society associates you with your father's company. It doesn't matter what age you are. And now your actions have ruined the good image that your father worked so hard to achieve.
No, I didn't. Don't say that. It's not my fault. Stop blaming me. I didn't think all this would happen. Why didn't someone tell me? Someone should have said something.
Are you talking about your father and my husband? Well, that's the adult world. We thought everything was going well. We only wanted the children to get along, and we felt that knowing all of this might affect your relationship. But we also didn't think that something like this could happen.
Don't take away business from my father. I'm going to stop doing things to Elaine.
You better apologize and change your ways. If you can do that, we can lessen the punishment.
Lessen the what? You're not just going to forgive me? I'll apologize, so just forget it.
If apologies fixed everything, we wouldn't need police or the court system. There are some things when words aren't enough. As a middle schooler, you should have known that by now.
I didn't know.
You can't act like a child and feign ignorance. Ignorance of the law can't save you now. I suggest that you pay better attention at school. We had already made our case to the police. It's too late. Everything is out of our hands now.
You can't just leave me after saying all those scary things. You're being so mean. What am I supposed to do now? My daddy will get angry at me again.
It was my duty to show you what the real world is like. If you didn't learn about it now, I would be scared for your future as an adult. But I might even be too late teaching you this lesson. Accept the consequences of your actions and broaden your view of the world. My husband ended the contract with Stephanie's father's company. It wasn't long before the company went under. We pressed charges on Stephanie, and she was found guilty of all her crimes. Stephanie was sent to a juvenile detention center. But even after all that, Stephanie still didn't apologize. She only kept making excuses for herself. Her behavior amazed all of us until the end. After Stephanie's sentencing, her father was more strict with her and even refused to go see her in the detention center. The once adored Stephanie, who was on top of her caste system, couldn't take care of herself in the center. Even though she is only a teen, time spent there aged her. It damaged her sleek hair and ruined her skin. After spending 3 years in the detention center, Stephanie was let out. We heard that her father had started a new business, but his relationship with his daughter never mended. Their once loving home had gone cold. I also heard that Stephanie can't even look at her parents, and that she doesn't come out of her room anymore. On the other hand, Elaine joined the theater club in high school. She made new and real friends in that club and finally knows the true meaning of friendship. She looks like she is enjoying herself every day and looks forward to going to school. She is still a bit traumatized from what happened 3 years ago. We do our best to keep her mind off of it by taking her out or on trips. Overall, just trying to make her happy. We want her to meet new people and let her see the world beyond her small circle. We want her to know that there is a life and a society beyond her school.